Greetings everyone, Master Grogan here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's day 19. Man, this flying by these 31 days, aren't they? Day 19 of the 31 days to become bullyproof. And as a reminder, if you haven't listened to the previous 18, get on it. Some great information, some, sharing openly some ways that I've bullied myself in the past, but what I've learned from it, and some tips and strategies to help you, if you're bullying yourself in the same way, defeat that bully within and become bullyproof. Well, day 19, what am I talking about today? I've often bullied myself by allowing the wrong thoughts to process and hear. I haven't done a good job of being a gatekeeper of my mind. You know, the most sacred garden on the planet is your mental garden, your mind. And if you allow garbage in, what's the old saying? Garbage in, garbage out, right? Yeah, and I talk about all the time with speeches for not only grade school kids, middle school, high school, colleges, but also corporations, chats with CEOs, coaching here at the Academy, and it's all about this. What you plant in your garden, what you sow, is what you reap. Yeah, you plant onion seeds, you're gonna get onions. You plant strawberry seeds, you're gonna get strawberries. Well, the same applies here. You plant negativity and self-doubt and fear and hatred, what are you gonna harvest? The same darn thing, right? Now, of course, if you plant on the other side, belief, faith, hope, encouragement, inspiration, plant that in your garden, what are you gonna harvest? Yeah. Now, here's the thing, I always like to say this, a little caveat here. Just because you plant positive doesn't mean that the negative weeds of society aren't gonna come in there and try and squash your garden. Doesn't mean the weeds aren't gonna go in there and try and kill your inspiration, your positivity, and your faith. It is. The way to handle that though is, first, when you see the weeds, cut them off, but don't even allow the weeds to get in there by not listening to the negative news. Yeah, you plant that negativity in there, that the world's all gloom and doom and going to hell in a handbasket and, oh, there's no faith left in this world. Now, I'm a realist. We got some problems. But if more people were more positive thinking and stop those problems, cut those weeds right when they pop up and then dig up the root, we wouldn't have as many problems we got right now. But we allow those weeds, and I'm talking about some weeds in society too, people that have no good intentions, ill intent, we allow those to fester and they grow into something that will suffocate all the good out of your garden. Gotta cut it off quick. Oh, but here's the thing. There's an old saying, everyone wants to change the world, but most people aren't willing to change the only thing they can change, and that's themselves. So do what you can to change yourself to be a blessing to the world. Shine that light. But you're no good to anyone if you've got the wrong mental input. You gotta have the right mental input. Gotta have it. Now, Zig Ziglar always talks about a story. And those that don't know, not only am I a big Zig Ziglar fan, but I've become a Ziglar trainer, speaker, coach, and then also a Tom Ziglar, which is son, a Choose to Win coach. So I feel pretty honored to be part of the Ziglar family there. So you hear me reference and credit him a lot for a lot of my success and a lot of planting the right seeds in my mind. And my favorite quote from him is this, and it goes right along with what are you planting in your mental garden? It is, you are where you are and what you are by what's gone into your mind. You can change where you are and what you are by changing what goes into your mind. Think about that. You know, that's that whole, what you put in is what you get out, what you sow is what you reap. Yeah, the seeds you plant or the seeds you harvest or the crop you harvest. Simple, right? But Zig talks about this. He says, you know, if I were to come over to your house and dump garbage all over your beautiful white rugs in your living room and then stomp it in with my feet, what would you do? You'd be like, hey dude, you better clean that up or else. You'd want to put a whooping on me, right? Or get out a gun and say, I don't care, karate man, you clean that up or I'm putting a slug in your butt, right? Yeah, you wouldn't let me do that. But yet at the same time, we allow the negative news networks, we allow all the negative hate and gloom and doom to plant garbage in our brain. I've been guilty of it. I mean, it's a battle I have to fight because sometimes I still find myself, but I gotta think, hey, wait a minute. I'm talking about this to others. I gotta make sure I'm doing a better job myself because I don't wanna be that hypocrite, right? No, I make my mistakes, I goof up. That's why I'm openly sharing this with you, saying, hey, I've done this in the past, and occasionally if I don't keep guard of my mind, it happens again. So I got to put that barrier up. So day 19, what am I talking about here? Make sure what you're planting in your mental garden is healthy, not only for you, but for those in your life. There you go. Have you done that before? Is that a way you've bullied yourself? If you have, hey, I'm giving you some tips. Fix it. And hold me accountable so I can fix it too. All right, folks. This has been fun. This is day 19, day 20 coming up tomorrow, baby. This is good. 31 days of how to become bully-proof. I love you. God loves you. Please share that love with the world. And until we talk again, you get out there and do your best. And I promise, you'll be your very best. You'll become bully-proof. And you'll live your best kicking life, baby. And that's the pinnacle of everything we're shooting for, right? Kicking life's not just a good life, a great life. It is a kicking life, baby. You're kicking butt, cashing checks, and taking names. Tune in tomorrow, day 20. Love you, everybody. God bless. Bye-bye.